Hi everybody, I'm Bill Dusty, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the M550 Sky Viper. Okay, let's take a look at this little guy. This little baby is about 2 inches square, and each one of these little props here is about 1 3/8 inches. Now, this comes with the propellers installed, and you also get a spare set. I did fly this around a few times, and I crashed it more than a couple of times, and a propeller did fall off. I was able to find it on both occasions where the propeller flew off, but be aware of that. I did fly it inside my house in a controlled area, so I was able to find them pretty easily. Okay, and here's the box, and it says here we got flight assist, easy one-stick flying, 8 one-touch stunts, and it's made for indoor flying, but I've flown it outside on a couple of occasions. As long as there's no wind, there's no problem. Other than that, it's a fairly standard drone. Look at the back here. As you can see from the box, it does come with a controller, which is right here. This little controller right here is pretty nice, actually. You can fly it manually or auto. I've only really flown it on auto. I'm not really sure what the difference is except for landing and taking off. If you have it in auto and you hit launch, it just starts up and darts into the air. It hovers after about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet, and then you can fly it around. Remember, it's got horizontal hold, which is nice, but that doesn't mean it's not going to drift around. And this little drone does drift around a little bit. You do have some trim controls here: trim left, trim right, trim forward, trim backward. You have your yaw trim right here on this side right here. Auto launch, auto land. Up top here you have your stunt button, and what you do is you press the button down and then you flip right, flip left, flip forward, flip back. It's that type of deal. This controller takes how many is it? I think it's a couple of it takes 3 AAA batteries, and it is a screw-on, which is a little annoying. I don't know why they insist on doing that. However, I should note that in all the time I've always put batteries into controllers, they've always lasted several months and quite a bit of flying time, so that's not that big of a deal. Also in the box is this charger. It charges right in the back of the butt end of the drone like that, and you plug it into your computer and charge it. I've actually tried to plug this into an adapter and plug it into a wall, and it hasn't worked for me as far as that goes. And I also tried plugging it in a USB adapter in my car, and it also did not work. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but if you plug it into your computer, it charges up just fine. And so you get the controller, you get the charger, this little baby, and you get the extra set of propellers. And here is the instruction manual, which is pretty standard. Tells you, how to control it, how to charge it, about your controller. And you also get, on one of these sides here, if I can find it, you also get a simulator app, which you can download on your phone and either the App Store or Google Play, and you can practice flying this little baby. But it's so tiny, and it's really pretty resilient. I've dropped it from the sky on a few occasions, and it's been perfectly fine. Now the battery here is a let me look it up here. It's a 3.7 volt 100 megaamp hour battery. It is integrated into the drone, so that is one of the bad things about these tiny little drones with the batteries built in. When the battery goes, the drone goes. That's it for the drone. But that being said, it was only $25. I bought it at Target, $25, and you get all this good stuff with it, except for the AAA batteries. And so you know what? If I get a few months of good flying time with this, I'm pretty happy. 25 bucks. That's a good night out. Well, that's a budget night out. Let's be real. The Sky Viper also has lights. They're actually built into the craft itself, but let me turn it on, and you can see a little green flashing action there. That's the front, and then on the back you have the little red flashing thing. And these actually light up pretty good in a darkened room, which you're going to see as I fly this thing around. But that's a pretty nice little feature for this little guy. There's no camera on this, so that's kind of a downer. You know, no camera, but you do get to fly it around and have some fun, so that's okay. Okay, let's take her for a spin. And that'll about wrap it up. This has been a look at the M550 Sky Viper, available at a Target near you. I'm Bill Dusty, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.